Hello and welcome to the Rallycross GT studios here in Tokyo, Japan. It's been a good couple of days since the last broadcast. Very good, exciting race here with the Sector 7 race in the Toyota GR Cup. Last week we were in Trial Mountain in the US GP, and today we are in my hometown. We are in São Paulo, Brazil, ready for the Interlagos GP. I'm super excited about this one. I've been to this track several times when I was younger. I grew up very close to the track. I've been there for F1, Brazilian V8s, for some other minor stuff. I've even been on the track on roller skates. It's a very special place for me, very special place for us Brazilians. And I'm looking forward to see what you guys have got for me. So today is the Sector 7 Racing round 3 for the amateur division. Let's see what we have here. Today the calendar, first race, the sprint, will be with the GR4 cars, and after the feature race with the GR3s. Following up to round 2, here are the scores for the division. Maz 40 retained the championship lead just about there with 101 points. We have a tie for second place between Beardface and Krulov with 94 points, and then we have Croatian with 92 showing up in 4th place, and then Bells in P5. Both Croatian and Bells with a huge jump in points after round 2. So those are your top 5 drivers. The rules for today's race, for the sprint, it would be 10 minutes qualification, 14 laps, fastest first, with the Toyota GR86 Gr.4 car. Not much to worry about in terms of fuel. As usual, this is just a sprint race, although we saw some people being very tight on fuel last time on Trial Mountain. Let's see how they will do here. We have the qualification results here for the amateur division. Big shout to Sinister for sharing these screenshots with me. So Sinister with the pole position there, a time of 1:40.404, time not found. Croatian in second, Egon in third. Your top 3 drivers here for the start. And you have the Dan Cat, which he has missed round 2, so he's back for this round. Elvis Freshly, Mas 40 Progenitor, Krulov. Then you have Bells, Living Green, Bobrit, Supernova, Chevy, Tron, Kobe, and Boomer. Some of the names in here, they're slightly different to the names on my screen because these are their IDs and I use their nicknames. But it is what it is. I am ready for this. I hope you guys are as well. Let's get racing. The red lights go off. I think I saw a jump start there from Sinister, a little bit too keen there, loses several positions, goes from 1st to 5th as they come into the S. Croatian with a very good start. First of the S's, followed by Egon and Estes. They come here lined up through the back straight. It's a very good start there from Croatian, a very, very bad start from Sinister. The pole position, he's down to P6. He's not going to be very happy about that. Let's see, he's already trying to find space behind Elvis Freshly. Trying to recover a few positions to go back to the front here. And Croatian already pulling ahead. Egan, the Canadian driver, which I just found out he's actually Brazilian as well, just happens to live in Canada, so it's a home race for him. Let's see what can he do here in this home race in Brazil, in Interlagos. But S is very close, but S loses a bit of traction there off the corner. And MR Racing, the championship leader, manages to squeeze past. And he's up to P3. Very good move there from MR Racing, taking advantage of any small mistake from the opposition as we come here to the junction corner. It's a huge, huge uphill. I think the game doesn't do justice, like this. These cameras don't do justice to how crazy this corner is. Super, super steep. Sinister, he's back up to P5, managed to get past freshly. He's got a lot of work to do now. And side by side go Estes. No, he goes back behind, trying to find a gap there to get past MR Racing. The fight for the third position. It's a good start of race here up front. We're gonna go and check the rest of the grid in a bit. Croatia now with a decent gap, over a second over Egan. And MR Racing, look at S, it's coming around the outside, and Sinister trying to split, go between the two there. Can he do it? Yes, he gets past Estes. Very, very good move there from Sinister at the end of the S into the lake corner. Where is he now? We still have a three-way coming down into the middle part of the sector, middle part of the race. Camera is not helping me a lot here, so that's MR Racing in third, Sinister in fourth. A little nudge there from behind, but nothing too bad. Sinister continues to push in his mission to get back to the front. As it looks like he bogged down a little bit there off the corner. And then going to the rest of the grid, we have Bells in sixth. Fresh, he lost a few positions there. He's now down in seventh. Krulov is eighth. They come up to the junction. Walters is ninth. Followed very close by Living Green. I haven't seen Living Green there in the last race either. My good buddy Smoking holds in 11th. Followed very closely by Sooner Boomer, Sooner Man, Tron Kobe. King of Clubs, he's back. And Chevy there at the back of the pack. Back to the front there with Croatian. Huge gap. Solid lead for him. And Egan as well. Quite comfortable in P2. So this is the interesting battle. Look at Sinister there looking on the inside as we come to the lake. Changes his mind. Not close enough for a dive there. These GR4s, they don't have the same grip as the GR2s that we were racing at round 2. They're at Trial Mountain, so you have to be a little bit more careful how you plan your moves. But look at Sinister looking on the inside. They go side by side. MR Racing got the advantage for the next corner. Yep. He holds on to P3. If you don't try, you don't get it. Oh, around the outside this time for Sinister. Don't think he can make this one stick. Oh, it goes a bit too far into the grass. Did not gain advantage, so he still stays into fourth place. Does not have to keep the position back, but lost a bit of time. Yes, he got a penalty actually. Did not gain advantage, but the game says yes, he did. There's a half a second penalty for Sinister, pushing a little bit too hard. S is going to say thank you very much there in a few corners at the back straight. We can see a good fight here between Freshly, Bells and Walters, the three-way here as well in the second big pack. Look at them go. And there's a fourth car there, that's Living Green as well, coming in there to join the party. Bells goes around the inside, switches lanes. Where are they? So who is in front of this pack now? The camera is not really helping. I think I saw Walters going to the wall. Yes, Walters into the wall. Don't know if there was a little bit of contact there, but he's now down to P13. We got caught up in the scramble there, like 4 cars coming down the S. It's a little bit tough, isn't it? Where are those guys, the big party? So there's Living Green here. He's Living Green is at the back of the pack. Bells with a half a second penalty now. There's Crew Lobbing 8th, Bells is 7th, and Freshly, he's leading this back. I think Bells, after that move there, he lost some time. As you see Crew Lob going around the inside. Doesn't wait until Bells has to pay that penalty. Just puts the car in there and gets past. Bells losing more positions now, down to P9, and actually the penalty zone here is in the junction, like it's in the uphill. That's filthy. I thought it was the back. Maybe I'm thinking about GT Sports when it was the back straight, wasn't it? That's surely gonna cost Bells a couple more positions. Look at Smoke and Hold and Sunerman both going around the outside of Bells. Not gonna be happy about that. You gotta keep the car between the lines. Even Lewis Hamilton had his lap deleted in Spa in F1. So, you know, who are we to complain about track limits? Meanwhile, this man doesn't seem to worry about that. He's going purple again. Croatian has got the fast lap of the race. If I remember what the pole position was, 1:40.404, wasn't it, from Sinister? So he's half a second off the pole position, and he's got a half a tank and partially worn tires. So pretty quick here, Croatian so far. Egan also pushing super hard, solid P2 for him. I think that's his best result so far between any sprint and feature race. I'm racing there now. Lost a little bit of time, perhaps 42 in his last lap. Surely lost some time there because Estes is super close and Sinister. He's gonna try to catch up again. We're on board here with Estes as they come up. The UFO there in the background. The UFO is actually like it's a water tank, it's a water reservoir. Always fascinated me as I was a kid, when I was a kid. Not close enough to make a move here. It's gonna have to wait a little bit more. Croatian with improved lap time. 1:48.93, going purple again. Everybody else is lapping into the 41s. I haven't seen anyone else reach the 40s. Maybe Sinister? Nope, not even him. Not even the pole position man, but he's got a bit of traffic. Trying to get past Estes. It's a good battle here for the top 5. Gonna go and check the guys further back in a bit. Gonna give them some love as well. Let's try and find a space. The sequence of corners makes it tricky to overtake. As it's not really playing hardball and parking on the apex. It's just really hard. He's just like holding the defensive lines. Look at the gap to Emma Racing grow. Sinister gets a very good exit there though. A little bit tight. And Estes touches the grass a little bit. They lose contact with P3 Emma Racing. But that's a very good exit for Sinister. He's super close. Got the slip. Can he make this one work? Oh, maybe he's gonna get track limits in there. A little bit too far on the inside. And there you go. Track limits, man. Cannot cut the pit lane, even if you are not getting into the pits. Oh, and that's contact. I think I saw Estes. Yeah, I have to change the camera here. Estes gets a little shove out of the way into the S's. He's not gonna be happy about that. Stewart's surely gonna be busy. But as S is now down to P12. now he has a recovery race ahead of him. When Walters, a 3-second penalty, what happened here? Ouch. Let's go back there to the front and see what's going on. So Croatian holds on to the lead, 1:41.5. His last lap lost a little bit of time. He's got plenty of, he's got all time in the world. Even solid P2, but Yamaha Racing now starting to close that gap. Starting. 41.5 versus 41.3 the last lap. And now Sinister with that 1 second penalty. Doesn't have asses around him anymore, so he's got a good gap there to freshen, about 5-second gap. But see what happens after in the steward's room. If they're gonna get involved or not. Freshly leading this second pack. P6 followed by Living Green. There gained a few positions. Good progress there. 1:41.5 is personal best last lap. Bell's up to P7. Bell's had a very good race there in Trial Mountain. Look at Living Green here, gets a very good exit into the back straight as well as we get to the lake. It's not close enough for a move. He's going purple though. Living Green going purple. Maybe it's the slipstream. Who knows? And if I remember well, the guys can adjust brake balance here. We have BOP enabled, but brake balance is allowed. And I think what happened last week, it was, I forgot who it was, that was like burning through the tires, and forgot to set the brake balance at the back. And probably the same thing is happening here to some drivers. I don't think these 86s are so hungry on the front. The dirt's accumulating on the outside of the track as Living Green continues to push here. Bell's trying to close up that gap as well. He rocking his usual chrome livery, trying to blind the opposition. Oh, Living Green had a very good exit there. Is that gonna count as a track limit? I don't know, but he goes up to P5 and there is no track limit warning for him. Good stuff there from Living Green. Up to P5 into the S's. Fresh now with some work to do. Bell's P7, then we have Smoking Hot is up to P8 now. Good progress started at the far back. The RXGT inspired livery. So an exchange of positions here between Tron, Kobe and Soonerman. The Foxes are on the loose here today. Many Foxes in this grid. We have Walters and King of Clubs fighting for position. King of Clubs seems to be swerving a little bit. Might be just some connection glitch. Goes around the inside, clean pass for D. Walters, aka Progenitor. It's nice to see King of Clubs fighting for positions. He's been struggling a little bit in the past. He's at the back of the pack with his racing, but not here at Interlagos. I wonder if this is one of his more like favored or liked tracks. That helps a lot. He was in P12 and then Estes. He's 13th after the incident. See, he lost several seconds. He was lapping at 1:41 and he had a 54 and then a 44. With the 44 there is traffic, but he lost about 13 seconds on that incident. Walters there finds space on the inside of King of Clubs. again. Chevy struggling today. He's only the 14th place. Chicago Bank Racing team. Then Krulov, unusually far back, had a 58 in one of the laps there. Yeah, that was horrendous lap time. I wonder what happened. I have an idea, but let's leave it to that. Croatian leading the race with a 40.7, but look at this, we have now MR Racing in P2. Missed what happened in there, and Egon, he's down to P4, had a 46 in the last lap, lost 4 seconds and 2 positions. Not the result that the Brazilian who lives in Canada was expecting here in his home race in the sprint. We have 4 more laps to go. We're racing his usual position there up in the top 3. I think he's been like podium in every race so far. I think, I don't remember all the results from the top of my head. Good coffee, cheers guys. Sinister in P3 now, clocking into the 40s. There he is. So that 143 lap, he's got 2 laps into the 43s. Maybe those were the penalty laps. Oh, I saw negative positions here on the left-hand side. Living Green and Elvis. Living Green's got the blinker on there. What is he trying to say? Get out of my way or something like that, or I'm gonna get you. Freshly moves up to P5. Still got the blinker on. Oh, here's some tire noises there. That's smoke and halt. No smoke yet, but that should have cost him a few precious seconds. Strong Kobe is going to try to take advantage of that. Coming to the junction, getting ready to go up the hill. Walters there with a 1 second penalty in bells as well. Actually, it's a penalty fast here. I saw also Soonerman with a 1 second penalty, and look at his tires. Ouch! It's burning rubber like crazy. Front is Sinister now trying to challenge MR Racing. So MR Racing has not had a single lap into the 140s here, into the sprint. And Sinister 2 laps into the 140s in a row. It was a 42.4 from MR Racing the last lap. Just lost 2 seconds at least to Sinister. Close that gap. I was gonna try to get past him through this middle section. It's gonna be a bit tricky. Going around the outside, trying to switch a route there, but not close enough. MR Racing holds the inside line. Sinister needs to stay close and try to find a good exit here of the junction. If you can carry enough momentum, which he does. He is close enough. Not as close as he was to Estes, but he's a good distance there. Maybe he can do something at the end of the pit straight. Tiny bit quicker. Tries to go around the outside to the S's. It's a bold move. Racing defense. And there he goes. Racing holds onto P2, and Sinister now with the fast lap of the race there, using a lot of slipstream. It's a 147.24 for Sinister. Just 3/10 of his pole position lap. find space again around the outside, and the back straight is not close enough. Egan into the 41.3s there, pushing hard. And actually, sorry, MR Racing still not into the 40s. And look, Sinister around the outside managed to find a space there. Sinister is flying. I was just looking at the lap times to see if MR Racing had got into the 140s, but he hasn't yet. And look at his front tire wear. It's a lot more worn out than Sinister. I think it was MR Racing at Trial Mountain that was like pretty much on the rim with the GR2s. No, with the GR3s was in the first race, wasn't it? The GR2s they could change the tires. But MR Racing not a single lap into the 40s. Sinister with 3 in a row with slipstream. Maybe that helps. Still, as you go into the final lap, Croatian opens the final lap, leading from start to finish here in Interlagos for this sprint race. Let's go a little bit more with him. Comes down to the lake. Nice helicopter cam there. Just checking here on Sinister and MR Racing. You can see that the gap grew a lot. Sinister was much quicker. That's definitely down to tire degradation. Back to the race leader, Croatian. More corners between him and the win. Sprint race win. We still have one more race to go today. Through the junction he goes. Got a little bit of grass there on the inside. No need to push too much, mate. Got a huge gap. And there he comes, Croatian. Leading from start to finish. He will take the checkered flag. He will take the win here in Interlagos for round 3 of the Toyota GR Cup sprint race. Sinister will take the P2. It's a good recovery race for him after a very bad start. MR Racing takes 3rd. Egan lost a few positions, but he should be happy with that result still. Freshly will be 5th, followed very close by Living Room. We still had the blinkers on. Tron Kobe is a 7th, Spoken Hold 8th, Belsing 9th, Estes 10th, Chevy, Walters, King of Clubs, Krulov got 1 position there towards the end. And the last of the... Oh, look at Suderman's tires. Oh my goodness. Flexing a little bit there towards the end. And here are your official race results. We have Croatian with the race win, followed by Sinister, Mass 40, aka MR Racing, Egon and Elvis. Freshly your top 5. Sinister there with the fastest lap of the race, 1:47.24. That was good race. Good race from these guys. We're gonna get ready for the main race now. Guys, let me know in the chat your predictions for this one. I know you guys know what this is. You know, this is the replay of the race, but still, you know, let's pretend that. You know, let me know your predictions in the chat. Ah, yes. What do we have here for this race? The racing rules for this will be 29 laps, reverse grid for the top 7 drivers, based on the previous race. They can change the aero settings as well here for the main race, and they have to use any 2 tire compounds. That's the result of the previous race. And yeah, let's get ready to race, guys. It's a rolling start here. We have Tron Kobe starting up front due to the reverse grid. Starting with medium tires, interesting. And here they go, the lights are off. Kobe pulling the train, followed by Living Green with his green Ferrari. Followed by Freshly and Egon. Oh, we have MR Racing going around the inside already, trying to get positions with the Lexus. Some good start there from him, as Kobe is now already under pressure from Living Green and the Ferrari. Okay, Living Green trying to find space there on the back straight. On the inside, and he goes up to P1. Very nice, very clean move. Not wasting any time. Freshly with the GTR. Super close, but look at MR Racing go. He's P4. He's super close to this pack. Not wasting any time. Remember, this is the Toyota GR Cup, but the GR3s is a free car selection for the drivers. Living Green under pressure there. Oh, a little bit of contact here, perhaps at the back. I've seen MR Racing lost several positions. What happened to him? He's down to the back of the pack. We've seen this happen before. We've seen him recover before, but he's not gonna be happy about that. Living Green also with medium tires. It's very actually good for him to be here where he is with the medium tires. Kobe also lost a couple of positions. He's down to P6. Comes Freshly. Oh, Croatian and Egon and Sinister, three-way coming to the S here. Oh, and Egon with a spin. He's sideways in the S's. Not the race that he would like, the Brazilian driver here. Rocking a classic Senna livery on his Subaru BRZ. Classic Lotus livery, but not the result that he was expecting. He was super good here in the sprint race. He was up front fighting for positions, but a little mistake. Elbows up there. Yeah, certainly we're seeing some elbows here in this race. New race leader, that's Elvis Freshly. Living Green down to P2. So Freshly, he's on the soft tires. Living Green is in medium, so he's good where he is right now. No need to worry. And then Croatian starting on medium tires, interesting. With the Porsche, and he's third place so far. Sinister with the Merc. He's on soft, so we expect Sinister to get past and go. Eventually, we know that Croatian is not gonna give up the position that easily. Let's watch this battle here. Sinister gets a very good exit there into the back straight. He's got the inside line as well. Tire advantage certainly helping there on the corner exit. Croatian tight there, but loses the front a little bit, and he would not be able to fight back just yet. The tire difference there shows quite a bit. Further back we have Bells in P5 again with his chrome Supra, Mark 5 Supra. By D. Walters, the McLaren. Then Kobe in 7th. Suderman, Emma Racing, who's now up to P9 already. Like I said, he loves doing a last to first challenge. He loves a recovery. I don't know how much he loves it, but he does it quite well. Yellow flag, yellow flag. I don't see anyone in the wall or anything. But what I see, oh, leaving green, no! Saved it, just about. He was sideways there on the grass with the Ferrari, up in the junction. He managed to save it just about. Estes with a 1 second penalty, I'm not sure where he got that one from. Trying to get past. Living green, they're struggling with the grip now. Is his tire still dirty or something? Not entirely sure. As we have like Egan here, the back of the pack. We have 14 drivers here. We had 15 in the sprint. We lost someone. That's Egan here at the back of the pack for now. Living green, we're going backwards with the grid. King of clubs in 12th. Estes with the 1 second penalty in the Jag. Krulov, one of the GTR drivers here today. Going to get past Chevy in the Lexus. Bells in the Supra, Colby. Suderman with a half a second penalty, which he's going to have to pay very, very soon. Might cost him the position. Emma Racing 40 up to P5. He is really quick with the GR3s. Walters in P4 with the medium tires. That's a very good position to be, especially with the medium tires. Then you have Croatian with the mediums as well. Sinister up front in P2 here with the soft. Oh, lost a little bit of grip there on the S. And then Freshly also with the softs up front. There's a 33.515 fastest lap of the race by Freshly up front. That's 4/10 quicker than Sinister. And Croatian, his fast is a 34.5. That's 1 second slower with the mediums. But this is a long race, 29 laps. We still have like 24, 25 to go. So plenty more positions to change here. And let's see the pit strategies as well. What these guys are gonna do when they're gonna stop. How far they're gonna push the tires. It's good to see Walters up front here with the McLaren. This one unfortunately doesn't have a Honda engine. Racing with a 34.0. Good lap. Not a 33 though. Still good. Also he's with the soft, so he's pushing hard now, trying to get back up to the front. But then he's going to be slightly slower in the second stint. To the back straight. Here we have the second pack kind of thing. Suderman leading this. Bells, Chevy now up to P8 with Krulov. Very close to each other here. JDM battle. The GTR and the Lexus. Krulov trying to find space around the outside there, but it's going to be hard to pass here in this middle section. Not impossible, just hard. Stay as close as he can. It's a good distance. As soon as the Duck's Peak corner. It's a very, very tight one. junction. Krylov is close. It's a good exit there. And he has a very good exit indeed. We lost a little bit there to Pels. Krylov should be able to take advantage of the slip here. The GTR is really fast on the straight. They are on the same tires. It's not in slip though. Maybe with the GR3s you need to be a little bit closer, I guess. The exit of the junction into the uphill, into the main straight, to be able to make a move. Soonerman and Emma Racing. Look at Emma Racing tire wear again. It's exactly the same thing that we've seen at Trial Mountain. It is super quick at the cost of a lot of rubber. He's gonna have to go for an early pit. How long this tire is going to last as well. Soonerman with the other Ferrari here in the grid, trying to find that space. Lost a little bit of traction there before the braking point. It's a good exit. It's close. Very close actually. Goes wide. To carry more momentum. Oh, we've seen a change of positions here. No? I swear I saw them. I think Soonerman and Emma Racing all side by side. Where is the camera? Not helping here again. Soonerman lost a little bit of traction through the S's. Emma Racing managed to hold on to P5. Really not happy with the camera work here in Interlagos. The guys are trucking to the inside of the corner and missing out the action cars. But Soonerman just needs to be a little bit more patient. Look at the fuel difference here. So the tires for Emma Racing, they are halfway through already. He's much lighter on the foot than Soonerman. I think the tires can cost you more time spent in the pits refueling. Further back here, another battle between Chevy, Krylov and Living Green. Living Green who is in recovery mode as well. Where did he go? There he is. The camera again doesn't help. He gets the inside, side by side with the GTR. Living Green's got the advantage. He's already in front, half a car in front. Coming to the axis of the braking point. Confirms the overtake. Living Green goes up to 9, sets his eyes onto Chevy now. It's a very good exit as well into the back straight. He's going around the outside this time. Not close enough. Almost side by side. Oh, late braking. Living Green around the outside. What a bold move there from the Ferrari driver. And he goes up 2 positions in 1 lap, like in half a lap, even less. Super bold move. And he's on the medium tires. Okay, fair enough. The other 2 are on mediums as well. But even with less grip than the soft, still going around the outside. Good stuff. Good stuff. Meanwhile, still have here Soonerman. Old change of positions there from Emma Racing, going defensive. Soonerman gets a very good exit. He's already on the inside, and he's already in front of Emma Racing. Soonerman with the Ferrari. goes up to P5. Emma Racing gonna try to get the position back. He goes on the inside. Sunerman places the bait. Emma Racing does not have the tires to hold back that position for much longer. Look at that, goes super wide at the exit. Sunerman will probably get him at the end of this straight. The problem is, Bells is closing in. Bells and the Supra are closing in. Sunerman was not close enough to make the move. Bells also with the medium. Actually, Bells with the medium, not also. These two guys here are with the softs. That's good for Bells. These two guys fighting here. Look how wide Emma Racing goes. He's starting to lose a lot of time there, down to degradation. And Sunerman, he needs to get past and go. He's starting to lose time himself here as well. And look who's coming. That's Living Green. It's pretty quick here in Interlagos. Sunerman didn't get the best of the exits. Box for Emma Racing. Not yet. Not yet. No one into the pits. And just going up front here, Croatian down to P4 versus Walters, the McLaren and the Porsche, the two midship cars fighting for the podium at the moment. Both of them with the same tire compound. Walters really quick here at Interlagos, one of his best races so far this season. I know this is only round 3, but combining the sprints and the main races, had 4 races already. I also know Waters from other tournaments. This is a solid result for him. This is a solid race. Commentators' curves there almost kicking in as he touches the grass a little bit. .33.8 from Walters with the medium tires. He's getting to the 33s with the medium tires. I think that was probably taking advantage of the slip from Croatian. Flying through the main straight. Let's check the guys up front. Freshly still leading the race. Sinister is closing in, and Sinister is doing a very good job with the tires, with the long nose Mercedes. Not doing quite good on the tires. Going purple. Very worn out softs. 12 laps out of 29. And Freshly losing a lot of time to Sinister in this last couple of laps. I think he will need to box really soon. You can try to now start make Sinister lose time, just like park in front of him kind of thing. But he might be better off going for the overcut, attempt the overcut. This is now just losing too much time. Staying out with this worn out soft. Same thing with Emma Racing. Still in front of Sunerman, looking there on the left hand side. Sinister goes a little bit too wide there. Gets into the grass and is Freshly going in. He is. Yes he is. Freshly the first one into the pits, lap 12. Anyone else? Not these guys. Look at the gap between Walters as well and Croatian. And yes, Emma Racing also into the pits, 12 laps. That's pretty bad tire wear actually. Who else staying out on side? The Sunerman with the Ferrari. staying out for a few more laps. That's okay. And Sinister, well, Sinister has got very, very good tires, actually. Maybe he's the only one to remember about brake balance. Or maybe he's doing something with the aero as well. Interlagos, it's difficult to choose, you know, your settings, because you have some like really fast corners, some long straights. Sorry, you have long straights and some really tight corners. You don't really have high-speed corners here. So he wants to have advantage on the straights or in the corners. It's really difficult to find a perfect balance for the aero setup here. Also in the front and the back, that affects tire wear, that affects grip into the corners. Really curious about what these guys are doing. Sinister stays out. Where did the guys come out? Freshly comes out in P12. Oh, and Emma Racing comes out last out of the pits. It's a very, very long pit stop here in Interlagos. We expect Sinister to go in. Wow, he can go a few more laps, at least 2 more. He's solid. These guys, if they want to go 12 laps with the soft, you know, they're gonna stop around lap 17, 18. So 4 more laps to go here on these tires. Depends on how much they want to stretch the softs. But I'm impressed by Sinister's tire management. It's pretty good. Where are the battles at the moment? Chevy with S is very close to him. And Living Green. So everybody else here is on medium tires. I think Sinister. And Sinister is the only driver left. Okay, we have Egan as well. Yeah, Sinister and Egan. The only 2 drivers left with the softs. Sinister staying out. Let's go back to the action. We'll look at Estes around the outside, trying to defend from Chevy. Attack. The difference between rear tire wear here with Living Green going around the inside. You see him going for some bold moves today already. Can he make this one stick? And yes, he can. Around the inside through the lake. He's up to P6. And one on the inside, one on the outside in that corner today. Living Green there, like the man of the race. You know, the best overtakes, perhaps. We can't get all of them, unfortunately. Yeah, he got some good ones today. Look, we have here in P8, King of Clubs, inside the top 10 for the first time that I can remember. Way to go, man. Lexus versus Lexus. It's a little bit too far there to attack. It's nice to see King of Clubs fighting for positions here. And Egan also fighting for positions with Freshly. Oh, trying to go the inside there. From Egan on the old soft, but Freshly on the fresh mediums. holds into P9. Eagle's gonna have to go in very, very soon. But everybody else here is with worn out tires. The Brazilian Canadian Egan will have to push a little bit hard in the second part of the race. And he's gonna have the tire disadvantage. But also very good tire management from him in the BRZ. Gas passer on the outside. Very nice move there from Kobe. Didn't see that one coming. Krulov did either. Not gonna be happy about that one. Still got 13 more laps to fight back, mate. Then Egan going in. No, it stays out. Bells goes in for softs. So the first driver with the medium tires to go in, that's Bells. Meanwhile, the race leader, Sinister, stays out with the softs still. But he has a 1 second penalty. That's track limits. Walters there with a solid gap. I wonder. Maybe too early to call, but Sinister's gonna put mediums, Walter's gonna put softs, Croatian as well is gonna put softs. So Sinister has a solid 5-second lead, but that's before the penalty. That's gonna shrink massively. Win, yes. Sinister into the pits. Walters into the lead. So we're gonna check where Sinister is gonna come out. Where's Living Green? Living Green with Estes. Good battle here. Got this just in time. Living Green on the inside, Estes on the outside. Estes with a bit more speed, but early on the brakes. Living Green holds on to P3. And now everybody going into the pits. Now Sinister coming out. Where is he coming out? He's coming out from the lead, right behind Estes. It's a very good position. He comes out in front of Freshly. So that was a very good overcut there for Sinister. Went in late and still came out in front. Like I said, Freshly was losing a little bit of time there, staying out for so long with the worn out softs. Sinister had much more rubber left, so that worked out for him. Now, can they too hold on to this? For how long can they hold on to this position after Walters and Croatian put fresh softs? But good for Sinister, he does not have any traffic. Croatian into the pits. And Estes and Living Green here should go in very soon as well to get their softs. And they're going now together. Living Green and Estes go in together. That's Sinister clear. Croatian still refueling there. Coming out now. Let's see where he's gonna come out. You can see Freshly. It's kind of expected track position for them. Quite a big gap though. Krulov Oh, Krulov gets past Croatian. That's a disaster for him. Oh, but he goes super wide. Not sure if there was a mistake there, lost a braking point or what happened, but fortunately for Croatia, he even got a half a second penalty to add to injury. So good thing for Croatian, he's not gonna lose time behind someone with worn out mediums. He can just try to get Freshly and Sinister. What's the gap? Not gonna be able to see the gap properly. Here, that's Walters into the pits. So this is gonna be interesting. Walters was in front of Croatian. Maybe, I'm calling this one, it's gonna be a very close merge with Freshly. The gap to Croatian wasn't that big. So it's gonna be a close merge with Freshly. Maybe Walters in front, depending on how much fuel he needs to put. Let's see the work here from the McLaren team. Sinister gets past, Freshly gets past. Where's Walters? He's coming out already. Where is Freshly? We can see, yeah, we can see the McLaren on the inside. Walters, foot down. Freshly's in front. Where's Croatian? Croatian is far behind. There's a very good work there from the McLaren team. Walters keeps the track position compared to Croatian. We just saw here Emma Racing gaining position over Bells. Both of them with new tires, but Bells got the softs. We're gonna have some battle there further into the race, but let's go back to these ones here. So Croatian with the softs, Walters also with the softs, but the gap to Freshly is really small, and Freshly stopped early compared to Sinister, so he has slightly worn mediums. We gotta keep an eye on these guys and see the lap time difference. So Freshly 34.6, and we know that Walters and Croatian were doing low 34s with full tank and medium tires. So there's a 34.0 now from Croatia. Sorry, from Freshly. 33.4 from Sinister, but then Croatian 32.7. His first flying lap with the soft tires, and he is flying. So Walters now in his first time lap after the pit stop, but Freshly and Sinister, let's see the gap here, about 5 seconds between P3 and P1. 5 seconds in 9 laps is nothing. I think Walters and Croatian are gonna give some serious headache to Freshly and Sinister over the next couple of legs. I'm excited to see this. Interlagos always delivers. Also, trivia for you guys, it's one of the very few counterclockwise tracks in the F1 calendar. The very few tracks where you have to turn left. And look at Walters, he's got Freshly already. He's going purple. He's got traffic into the junction. Not even wasting time, he's already passed. There you go, mate. McLaren up to P2. And now Croatian is gonna have to get past. It's not a lap record. It's not a fastest lap for Walters because he had to overtake Freshly. It's only a 32.8. But these guys are rapid. The last lap from Sinister is a 33.9, so that's about 1 second, and the gap is 3 seconds, give or take. Going purple again, Walters. So 2 more laps, and Sinister is gonna be fighting for positions. Croatian leaving green now with the fastest lap. Let's go. Where is he? He's P8 at the moment. He's see that he was doing really well at the start of the race, had some trouble there, got pushed out. But 32.275. Can he get into the top 5? Might be tricky, but he's quick, super quick. MR Racing and Bell, so Bell's there with the soft tires, got past. MR Racing, we know he's quick, but he's gonna have to do some work there with the tire management ahead of the next few rounds. Let's go, Croatian already leaving Bell's freshly behind before the junction as well. The GTR is no match for the Porsche through the corners. You see that Freshly tries to fight back there at the end of the straight, but as you get into the corners, there goes Croatian, the Porsche on soft tires. Nope. Hard to fight back. And where is Sinister? You can see both of them in the same camera shot now. 32.104 for Walters. I think we're gonna see some 31s here very, very soon. As soon as they get into the slips, we're gonna see some 31s. Walters is flying here at Interlagos. Are we going to see a McLaren in the top spot in the podium here in Brazil, in Interlagos? I'm very excited about that. The nostalgia kicking in hard here. It also is an orange car. That makes me even happier. I think one more lap. Sinister super tight there, right in the curbs. I think one more lap, and Walker's gonna get him. Croatian already opening the gap. Bell's also leaving MR Racing behind. Oh, S with the penalty. That's gonna help leaving green. There you go. Penalty. Ferrari up to P7. Both of them have the soft tires, same tire compound. Leaving green has a little bit of extra fuel as well. The Jag driver down to P8. We have Chevy, Soonerman, Tron, Kobe, King of Clubs lost a couple of positions after the pits, I guess, down to P12. Hashtag not last. Then we have Krulov, who's fighting for positions there with King of Clubs, and Egan, the Brazilian, is really struggling here. A couple of laps into the 50s. Probably lost a little bit of grip. Not the race that he wanted here at home. He's gonna have to wait until next season to put up a show for the home fans. Back to the front. The gap is tiny. Less than 1 second between Waters and Sinister. So another lap into the 32. It's a 32.8 versus a 32.7. Wow, Sinister woke up. He's feeling the heat. He's putting up the laps now. Still lost half a second to Waters in this lap. But it's a little bit too late there to push like this. Slightly worried about fuel for both of them. We've got 4 laps to go. And look at Walters. You get into the tricky bit. McLaren versus Mercedes. Sinister there with a F1 inspired livery. A few more corners here to go for this lap. Right, Walters needs a good exit here. We've seen him make a... Oops, sorry about that, guys. Fat fingers. Walters gets into the... needs to carry the momentum. We've seen him make a few moves here before. Not close enough this time. Maybe at the end of the straight. Sinister goes defensive, keeping the inside. Walters has to rethink his strategy. Sinister playing hardball there. 4 laps to go. Look how Sinister is closing the inside, forcing Walters on the outside of the track. Very good defensive move there. But he's only delaying the inevitable. Resistance is futile. It shall be assimilated. And this is good for Croatian because allows him to close that gap as well. But very good work there from Sinister. He's not doing anything dirty there. Not in my eyes at least. He's just, you know, parking on the apex and you know, making it harder for Walters to take the position. Very good racing here. Round 3 of the Toyota GR Cup, brought to you by Sector 7 Racing. Good exit by Walters, but again, not close enough. Sinister is gonna again hug the inside, hug the wall. Not too much there to get a penalty. We've seen people getting penalties in the sprint race. Walters again goes wide around the outside. Cannot find space to pass. Look at Sinister go. I said before, it's not a matter of if but when, but wow. Sinister is certainly making it hard for Walters. Where is Croatian? The gap is like 4 seconds. Yeah, 3-4 seconds. Still not that close. I thought he was gonna be closer. Around the outside now for Walters. To the middle section. It's gonna be really hard to make a move here, but if he manages to get on the outside, he gets the advantage for the next corner. Sinister is doing a brilliant job here with a silver arrow, with a Mercedes. Lewis Hamilton would be super proud of this. Croatian, I think now he's closing that gap with his corners. Good exit, both of them. A little bit too much curb on the exit, a little bit for Walters. There you go. The Mercedes is really strong and straight. It could be an aero setup thing as well, where he's got less downforce. And there you go, lap 28 out of 29. This has been going on for 4 laps already. Sinister holding on to the lead against all the odds with the medium tires, against very fresh, soft, and a very strong McLaren. Walters needs to remain calm. Croatian is closing the gap, is now 2 seconds. We're gonna have a 3-way battle for the win in the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, a little wiggle there from Sinister. He cannot afford any mistake right now. The duck's beak. There they go. Diving into the junction. Oh, the McLaren is close. Not close enough for a move here at the junction. The Mercedes goes a little bit too wide there, not enough momentum. He can still defend the inside. Ooh, that's tight. He goes super open there. into the final lap. Sinister still in the lead, defending the position at all costs. Walters and Croatian with the soft boots. The gap is tiny. Croatian got plenty of fuel. He does not need to worry about that. Walters desperate, trying to find a space around Sinister. Oh, there's a little nudge there. Late on the brakes for Walters. Sinister holds his ground. A little bit of dust there flying in the background, both from Walters and Croatian, but Walters managed to get around the outside, not close enough, not side by side. Sinister holds the line, holds the position. A little switch there for Walters. Can he do it? Can he go around the outside and complete the move? Yes, he can. Finally, Walters into P1. A few corners to go. Sinister on the inside. Through the duck's beak. Sinister recovers the position. And Croatian, out of nowhere, up to P2. Walters must be going crazy right now. And Sinister holds onto the lead. One corner to go. Sinister, good exit. Croatian into P2. Up the junction. It's the final lap, the final straight. Sinister got enough of a gap. He's gonna do it. Sinister's gonna do it. He's gonna take the win. Walters and Croatian side by side in the background. That's P1 for Sinister. And Walters just about edges Croatian for P2. Ladies and gentlemen, what a crazy finish that was. Oh my goodness. Amateurs, my ass. These guys are amazing. Elvis Freshly takes P4. Bells here in P5. Need to catch my breath, guys. Sorry. Emma Racing 6 Estes. Oh, we have Living Green here going on the outside. Estes with a penalty. Disaster for him. He's gonna lose the position to Living Green at the end of Ferrari in P7. Chevy is gonna take 9th. Soonerman, the other Ferrari, edges Tron Colby by a little bit. That's P10 and P11. King of Clubs, hashtag not last. Way to go, mate. Good to see you still here with us. Strong. Crew Lob, that's 13th. And the home driver, Egon, unfortunately, last of the pack, but you can hear the crowd cheering for him. Look at the standings, full to see the home driver bringing home here, not giving up. Ladies and gentlemen, what a race that was. The craziest race in the season, the craziest race I've seen in a long time. Sinister with the win. And what is that? That is 0.02, 0.014 actually, between Progenitor D. Walters and Croatian. What a finish! What a race! Wow, I'm literally out of breath. Good thing I did this during the day, not late, no, not last evening, because my neighbors would not want to hear me shouting like this. You guys certainly put up a hell of a show. I am really happy to see that here in my home race, Interlagos, Brazil. Wow, speechless. We see each other in a couple of weeks. Back to the schedule here. We will have the Germany race. We have GR3s for the sprint race, Nürburgring Endurance with rain, actually, our first rain race of the day, of the season, sorry. And then GR1s for the Nürburgring GP. I am very excited about that. That's gonna be on the 11th of August for you guys, and I'm also very excited for the 11th of August about this. If you guys know about Fuel Fest, that's Fast and Furious inspired themed event that happens every year here in Japan and in the US, a couple of other places as well. And I will be participating at the Fuel Fest here with RPM Generation, gonna be in the worldwide group, and I'll be also participating in the parade run, ladies and gentlemen. The RX GT machine will be at Fuji Speedway. While you guys gonna be racing Nürburgring, I will be parading at Fuji Speedway with my Honda Fit RS. So I'm super excited about that. Make sure to check that on my social media. There will be plenty of video for you guys to watch. But back here to Sector 7 Racing, Toyota GR Cup. This was round 3, Interlagos Amateur Division. My name's Kurt Denninger, your host for today. This was an amazing race. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I see you guys soon.